This is Adventure Public Radio.
Hello, mortals, and welcome to Adventure Public Radio, bringing you stories on the ground from the realm of Midgard, and I'm Terry the Bard. We have recent news of a story out of Bjornheim just beginning to unfold. Companions Bastian and Carl have set out looking for their former colleague Ludwig with the help of a mercenary known as Syphilis Pussbubble. They've set out in a rush to the Gloaming Crag. Let's see how their adventure has progressed.
In the lands of Midgard, life is a constant struggle. From the wasted west, where titans roam the lands, to the Maroti Empire, where dragons band together to conquer countless kingdoms. Noble families are wiped clean from texts, and war is waged for centuries. Even still, those who are brave enough to rise up can bring about great change. Today we find our heroes on the road to the Gloaming Crag, set beneath a snowy mountain. The wind howls as they walk up steep hills and down rocky cliffsides. With temperatures dropping rapidly, need to find shelter is paramount. Lucky for them, a village is on the horizon. Will they make it in one piece? Find out now. Alright, so let's put you guys in focus here. You are on an unbeaten path, really. You've been treading in light snow. The wind is howling as you get farther from Bjornheim. The farther north you go, it's just going to get colder and colder. And growing up in Bjornheim, you know, like there's a certain point at night where you can't be out here. And we're getting close. But you know that there is a village. You can see a village on the horizon. You can see a couple torches lit.
I'm the only one that grew up. Me, Bastian, Joe is the only one who grew up in Bjornheim, right?
This is true. Yeah.
Yeah. So I imagine our rat folk is not super happy about this cold weather.
Yeah, for sure. What does your rat folk look like, by the way, Christian?
Oh, well, he's the handsomest rat in all the land. Definitely one of those rugged good looks. 5 o'clock shadow on a rat.
What color is this rat? Is he a mousy brown? Are we talking black?
I mean, he's like a rat. We're talking like
So we're talking like deep black.
Nah.
Like brown is what
we're talking. A nice fine gray.
Ooh, I like the gray.
Yeah.
Couple battle
He's
scars.
salt and pepper, baby.
Salt and pepper. Wait, like is it like a little bit auburn maybe on the tummy?
We're talking like this is the George Clooney of rats.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Man. All right.
I mean, like, he's got rugged good looks.
Sure.
Strong chiseled rat jawline. Definitely a couple like earrings in the ear. Maybe a couple gold teeth. A little rough, but you're also like, damn, I would like to meet him in a dark alley.
Would you say roguish good looks?
That's exactly
I see
right.
What you did
because
there, Joe. I see what you did there.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's what he looks like.
But
roguish
currently,
good looks.
he is
George
freezing his
Clooney-esque.
ass off.
Yeah, currently you're like holding your arm stiff in the wind, trying to stop snow from blowing in your face, with somewhat of a cowl.
Jesus, I'm freezing my tail off. Brown never said anything about this.
Jason, what does Carl look like?
Yeah, he's wearing several layers of robes, has a staff, he has several shiny baubles all over his outfit. Carl is unique in Ravenfolk in that he looks more like a shoebill stork than a traditional raven. He has a very pronounced beak.
Wider too, right?
It's a very comically large beak.
Now, in real life, shoebill storks are terrifying, right?
Yes, they're terrifying. They have big, like Dutch wooden clog style bills that are, and they're like 3.5, 4 feet tall. They have very large talons. They're just big and scary.
Just a terrible bird.
Yeah,
a really terrible bird.
Yeah, just a terrifying bird.
They look like dinosaurs.
They do. Yeah, they also have their beak is sort of rounded, like kind of round like a duck's, but it also has what they call a nail on the front of it, and it's just a single spike that points down from the tip of their beak.
How have I never heard of this bird? It's a terrible murder bird. All right, so yeah, it looks like you're probably holding up to the weather. Your feathers protect you from the cold pretty well.
I mean, he does hail from the north. He's a northern, so he's used to. He's not like his body isn't necessarily tempered for it, but he's used to preparing for it.
Fair enough. And Joe, how's Bastian doing?
Bastian's okay. So since Bastian is a bearfolk, he grew up in this area. He knew what to expect. He already has like a very thick brown fur coat. And again, since he was prepared for where they were going, I think in addition to all of his heavy armor, he probably put something on underneath to sort of, help with the cold. He knew what was coming, and he's very acclimated to this weather.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the three of you are standing there. Someone has to hold up poor Sif because this wind is going to blow him over. As you are walking over this hill, you can see on the horizon there is a village. It's probably about an hour's trek away. Darkness has fallen. I don't know who has dark vision here. Ratfolk, I believe, have dark vision.
That would be me.
Surely. Ravenfolk, dark vision?
Do not believe I have.
And Bearfolk, no.
No, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
I disagree with that, but that's fine.
Something I can do. Let me just double check here. It doesn't say anything about me having dark vision. Look at my character sheet. No dark vision, but my owl, I believe, does.
Percival has dark vision.
I think so.
Percival's gray and white, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Did you bring up your familiar, Jason?
Yeah, he did earlier.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Just to be clear on it, he's a great gray owl, and their faces look like big satellite dishes. And his name is Percival.
Jason is our bird boy. He just loves these feathery boys.
Yeah, suddenly. I mean, it seemed fitting because I'm a bird. My familiar is a bird.
Yeah, I mean, that's fitting. Sure.
Percival can see in the dark, and you can kind of see through him.
Yeah, so I can just see through him as an action, and I am blinded and deafened during that.
Okay. Yeah, so there are rocky outcrops, and there are trees just dotted around this area. It's pretty low visibility. If anyone want to hold light,
I'd imagine I have a hooded lantern.
Yeah.
Hooded lantern.
Can you cast light, Jason/Carl?
I cannot.
Oh shit. Do I? I don't know if I have light. Probably not.
You don't have any.
I don't have any cantrips.
Yeah.
I forgot.
So you're definitely not
Paladins have
casting
no
shit.
cantrips?
I could
I had no
firebolt
idea.
into the air, which probably won't do much.
Nice little firework.
I mean, I in my adventurers kit, I have torches. You could just set that bitch on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah. So light up a couple torches.
Surely.
Well, that was a lot.
Yeah.
for figuring out how to light this place.
Well, basically, it's is there any cooler options besides lighting
No,
a
look,
torch?
we got torches and we got a hooded lantern.
Yeah.
All right. We're
Yeah,
trying
you-
to make our way through this fucking snow.
Yeah.
Get to that village.
All right. So as you guys are walking along, I would need a survival check for somebody. This will be the first roll of the pod.
That's a 9 plus 1, which is 10.
All right. So the wind is pretty disruptive. You're trying to find a good path to cut across here, but you're losing time. And as the hour goes on, it gets colder and colder. You guys can feel it too. It goes from your fur to your bones, and you can start to feel them start to slow. I would like everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. So there's this thing where I don't roll very well, and that has started immediately because I've rolled a 4.
Joe, way to go.
Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you.
That's a 14.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
A 12.
All right. So I mean, you're a bear. I feel like this should be your area, but perhaps the mystery of the cold north is keeping this rat a little bit warmer than it should. And I guess Carl is just acclimated to this better than you. You begin to feel sluggish, and I'm going to give you a point of exhaustion.
Sure.
I guess survival's not a bare necessity.
No.
Ugh.
Oh,
I want to die.
give me just a minute. I'm going to need oh, God.
Listen, Carl. That's not the way. This way. Oh, no. I lost it.
What did you roll?
He was trying to do a survival, I think.
It wasn't a lot. It was an 8.
Yeah. Again, you are really out of your element. The streets of Zobek are certainly not anything like you've seen out here. Wild, open, vast expanse of just rocks and forest.
Sif, don't travel off, man. I can't fucking see you in all this goddamn snow, man. And if you get too far away, there ain't no coming back.
Well, listen, I'm in a little bit of a rush. I'm freezing my goddamn tail off. Let's go towards that village.
Yeah, I mean, that's our only option. Carl, can you just set fire to my fur or something? I'm getting desperate.
Here's what I'll do. Here's my idea. I'm gonna kind of huddle up on your back here,
Okay.
and keep you warm as best as I can.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna just, for the duration of our walking, I'm going to see through my familiar, and since I will be blinded and deafened, you can just carry me while I scout from above with my familiar.
That sounds like a plan. I got a pack on there. Maybe you can kind of wedge yourself on top of that pack and kind of grab onto
or perhaps get inside of it.
Maybe.
Yeah, this all sounds great.
It's like a baby bird Bjorn.
Yes, or something.
Want me to carry you too, Sif?
Listen, I will not be carried by you.
Okay. I mean, I was just offering. And that's, I get it, man. I get it.
No, it just seems like pretty ridiculous. We're already having a hard time walking, but you're going to carry someone in your back, fine.
I mean, it was a good bit. So, all right, thanks.
While they bicker, I've climbed, nestled myself between his back
and you
his
have
back.
baby Bjorn yourself in this backpack.
Fantastic.
You've kind of
Excellent.
slipped and put your legs to the outside and kind of wrapped your in a ridiculous fashion. Wrapped yourself around the back of him. I'm going to give you advantage on these checks since you guys are keeping that body heat warm. You what kind of armor? You wearing metal?
Yeah, I'm wearing like chainmail actually.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Joe is currently exhausted, so
I
I
am
guess he's
exhausted.
not getting advantage on shit.
Oh fuck yeah! Well, there you go. Well, at least he counteracted it.
Yeah, I won't have disadvantage now.
All right. So you guys are tracking along. It seems like it's been about 30 or 40 minutes, and you begin to hear like cracking in the woods to the sides.
Bro.
Can I roll a perception check to kind of check as best I can check the?
Sif, I appreciate your alertness, but I believe it would be better if I did this through Percival.
I mean, sure. I think we both can look at the same time, right?
No, fair enough. I think I have the advantage though.
Well, you can't. Can you talk? Can you talk while you're birding?
Yes, I'm just deafened and blind.
Ah, wonderful.
All right. So you're going to go into your, what do they call this? They called this something in Game of Thrones. What they call that? Warg?
Yeah, warging or something.
Warging.
Like that,
I feel like that's the official one. So
Yeah,
all
I'm
right.
fine.
we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
set-
warging also sounds like you're having sex with wargs from like Lord of the Rings.
I don't think anyone
I don't
went
think
there.
that-
I think
no.
you're.
Oh, that's
you're
what
on,
I thought.
I think you're on that island by yourself,
Yeah.
my friend.
Are they called wargs?
They are called wargs. Yeah. But if you're warging,
Yeah, now a little bit. Yeah,
It's
now
like
that we talked
it's like
about it,
yiffing, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. What was yiffing?
you're not familiar with yiffing, Joe?
I'm not.
That is when you go to a furry convention and you get in a big old fur pile and then you start to yiff, baby. You don't know what's going to happen.
So you used the word to explain what the word was. That's
Yep.
It's like moshing, Joe. Like, what is moshing?
Just moshing with
It's
lots
like-
of random sex.
It's like okay, that sex is the important part there. Where we're doing some kind of
yeah,
check.
Percival. What did you roll?
With a flash of blue light, I summon Percival. And Percival to the skies. And,
God. Excelsior.
and he flies up to his however high he needs to fly.
All right,
And does
perfect.
a perception check, which is a 17. Advantage on perception check that rely on hearing or sight. I didn't mean to power game this so hard, Zach.
No, I love it. I love it.
17 plus, I guess, would just be +1 because his wisdom is +1.
Yes.
So 17.
17. All right. From up in this sky, you can see to the sides that there are tracks kind of around, but you're not seeing what left them. You're seeing maybe 4 or 5 sets of tracks.
Okay, so just kind of a mismatch of like
Yeah,
something
like
came through here.
It seems
but-
like they were something is in a pack running
Okay.
along without giving it totally away.
Guys, I think we should be awfully quiet and perhaps either snuff out or dim our torches because there are, beings afoot.
Quiet's not really my thing. I jingle jangle, man.
Yeah, I got all these baubles. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, especially when your bobbles hit his armor right on his back.
We're like a weird Christmas tree right now.
Yes, I think I'll be a couple feet off,
Yeah, I'll douse the torch in the snow,
Okay.
and then I will try to sneak along, but we'll see.
Fair enough. Yeah, everyone give me a self roll. If you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
try
dim
to be
my
quiet.
lantern here too. It's a 23.
Of course. Jay, what you
That's a nat 20.
got? Oh. Joe? You're a little reluctant.
It's a
No?
3.
A 3.
It's a
Okay.
3. I've now rolled a 2 and a 3. Or I guess, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to say that because of his natural 20, he is somehow shifting his feathers inside of your armor
Yeah,
and
he-
kind of like
Stop
stopping the chinkle. You know what I mean? As you're beginning to walk, you're ching, 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 and he kind of gets his feathers in there as he gives you a big old hug. And Sif, this is your natural thing, Being quiet is what you do. So you guys advance slowly along. Although it's still wasting your time as you go, I'm going to need everyone to make another con save.
You're gonna kill me on the walk to the fucking thing.
Welcome, Midgard.
Got a 17.
Joe, you got it. The law of averages. You should roll.
I rolled
better.
another 3. So far, without modifiers, I've rolled a 2, a 3, and a 3.
That's a 13.
That's on brand.
It's a 13, Jay?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Oh, wait. Was that a saving throw?
Yes.
So I only have disadvantage with ability checks. And did I get advantage with Carl on my back?
Yes, you did.
I got a 19, surprisingly.
All right.
Actually, 21 with my modifier.
So the feathers are starting to help in this circumstance.
This cuddling's going great.
It's really going good.
It is going good.
So it looks like you guys have made up some ground. We're looking at about half an hour left to get there. You can see more forms of small hovels with smoke pouring from the chimneys.
All right, we're getting close, guys. I mean, I don't know how we can go any faster. Anybody have anything? Like,
Oh yeah,
I can cast Misty Step and go a little bit further, but that doesn't make us go any faster.
and that won't
really.
bring me along, unfortunately.
Stupid me, I parked the horses so far away.
Yeah, why did you do that, man?
I'm just kidding. Come on, let's
Oh,
go.
I know, I understand. That was a good joke there. So.
I can shove. Can we shove you to?
Yeah,
Listen, we're just gonna have to keep walking.
yeah. All right.
Very quietly.
I put my head down and just keep trudging.
Are you doing this stealthily, or are you going to try to move a little faster?
Yeah, I say stealthily.
Okay.
All right.
It's hard to say what's a bigger risk. Like, is the exhaustion the bigger risk, or is the combat a bigger risk?
Yeah, I mean, Joe, what do we got this time?
So that was a 9.
That was a 9. Okay.
What are we rolling for?
Stealth.
Stealth. Okay, that was a unnatural 20.
Jeez.
That was a 10.
Listen, the snow's a little deep for a 3-foot boy.
That's fair. That's
That
fair.
is very fair. So, yeah, Sif, I guess you just maybe somehow find a stick that was hidden underneath the snow and snap. You can hear it out there. Bastion, you're being saved by Carl's feathers that are just in the splint mail and not allowing it to clang like it should be.
I did roll worse than Sif. I got a 9. He got a 10.
There's no reason to point that out, Joe.
Hey, I'm just saying. I think you were confused because Jason got a whole higher score.
Because he got a natural 20
Yeah.
and he's your baby Bjorn.
That's
yes.
fair. Okay. Yeah. All right. Gotcha.
It
he
was
offset my
unnatural.
bullshit.
Yes. All right. So you hear a howl as a pack of wolves begin to follow behind you guys. I know you don't have light or anything, but you can hear the footsteps in the snow, and it's starting to pick up pace. I'm going to ask you to roll initiative,
Oh,
please.
fuck me.
Oh, fuck. Who let the dogs out?
Oofa doofa.
That
Now,
was
Sif-
very, very low fruit.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to put an embargo on those bad of jokes.
Listen, that's part of my character. Rat folk have really bad senses of humor.
Is initiative an ability check?
No.
All right. I got natural
initiative
20
is
then.
something. Natural 20? All right. Attaboy.
Attacking, is that an ability check?
No.
No, it is not.
Okay. Things are looking Bastion.
Listen, if my rules are wrong either, don't flame me. All right, so 25 to 20, we have Joe.
I got me.
And then you got...
6.
Ooh, okay.
Well, I did better than that. It's an 8.
I'll
Suck
say
on that, Joe.
I'll-
I mean,
I'll-
Jim.
What? Wait.
James.
I'll say
Who,
what's
who's sucking on what? Hold on, wait. We gotta clear this up.
Jim, get out of here. You're not sucking on anything.
I mean, Jason.
Oh, you called him Jim?
I called him Joe. I called him Jim, and I called him James. And this is a man I known for over 2 years.
None of these are my names.
Up first, we have Bastion. And you have put out this light, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you have really no idea what's coming. But you know this area is famous for having wolves.
Sure.
What do you want to do?
I keep walking, sprinting towards the village.
So you're going to all right, spend your action to dash?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have them on my back.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So, damn. Okay. What do we got, Sif?
Is there going to be any hindrance from carrying the person?
Not really. He's a giant bear. Like, you
Yeah,
got to
he's
give him
pretty-
something.
yeah, he's
You
strong,
have something,
fine.
right, for carrying people?
My carrying capacity is like doubled or something. for
Yeah,
somebody my
fuck it. Yeah,
size.
you can carry whatever you
shit.
want.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad, dog.
Yeah.
Sorry
It's-
for questioning your bear might.
It's one of the bearfolk class features.
Okay.
You got like double carrying capacity or some such horse shit. But you can't see in the dark, even though
Yeah.
You're a bear.
You're like a fur Cadillac.
I'm like a fur Cadillac,
Yeah.
which
That's
is
very
actually
good.
my new name. Don't call me Bastion anymore. Call me Fur Cadillac.
Is that last name still the same though? For Cadillac.
Sebastian Fur Cadillac. It's
Yeah.
one word for Cadillac.
You should see his
Okay.
fuzzy
Oh,
dice.
damn.
Oh, boy.
I kind of like for Cadillac.
For Cadillac.
Next up, we have Sif. So if you're running in the snow and you can hear wolves following behind you.
Oh,
what do you
yes.
do?
Then I really, really, really run. Well, actually, I bonus action dash, and then I use the rest to go, to move again.
Okay.
About how far do you think we are from this village, Zach?
From this village, if we're being frank, I would say that you have probably about 200 feet to
Okay.
go.
That's not
so
bad.
it's not terrible. You figure in a couple
Yeah.
if you really huff it, you'll
Yeah,
be able to get
because my
there.
speed's 60. Are we assuming this is dangerous or difficult terrain?
Not for you guys. You
Okay.
guys have been able to find a path, and we've already rolled survival for that, so we're okay. Yeah, Sif has blazed a
Yeah.
trail through the snow.
I would
Carl.
say as I run, I start to kind of almost go on all fours. You know?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Carl, you're up, bud.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor myself. I'm gonna hop out of out from in between.
My baby Bjorn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out of the baby Bjorn and just run towards town.
Okay. What does Mage Armor bring your armor class up to?
16.
All right, that's respectable. And you're gonna just huff it.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
So you go like another 60 feet, right?
My
Or you
speed.
but you use your action for mage armor.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
So
So
you're right up next to Sif, basically.
yeah, basically, Sif actually he ran like 100 feet, right? Because you're
105.
Yeah, 105
Yeah.
feet. So he's pretty far ahead.
I ran 60, then his plus his 30.
Oh,
on
that's
top of
right.
that.
He was
So-
on your fucking back. I
Yeah.
forgot, man. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for keeping me honest, because I will steal. So yeah, you guys are pretty far ahead of Bastion. Bastion is chugging along, trying his best. You hear these wolves begin to close in. As Bastion, you can see now these black, deep, dark wolves that are following behind you. It seems like there is 4 of them.
Okay.
2 of it make it to you. That does not hit. That is a 15.
No, sir.
Goddamn bears.
Yeah.
And that is a 9.
I have a 19 armor class, sir. So
Yeah, that is not going to work. All right.
kind of
So
take
these
the
wolves-
shield and
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they try to bite at you, but they're not finding purchase on your. What are you wearing?
chainmail.
Chainmail. Yeah, they don't find purchase on your chainmail. It is top of the round.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my attacks of opportunity and just keep deucing it.
Alrighty. That is a 14.
No, sir.
17.
No, sir.
Motherfucker. And I have advantage too.
Yeah.
With pack tactics. God damn it. All right. Well, yeah, you keep going and just running right by these wolves. Apparently they haven't had to deal with anything with armor in a while.
Yeah, so I get up, I move up to just in front of Sif. My goal is to stay like right in front of where they are so that they can move past me. I'll be the thing in between the wolves and them.
Perfect. All right. From your vantage point, well, I guess you're not too close yet. All right. Next is Chris.
I look over my shoulder and I see Bastion escape and I say, fuck this, I'm running. And
Running another 100.
and I say, Bastion, run, Bastion, run.
And, I do another 105 feet.
All right. From your new vantage point, can you give me a perception check?
22.
Again, on brand. Like I was saying before, you can, now that you're a little bit closer, you can see these small hovels with smoke pouring from the chimneys. They're surrounding a single longhouse that's in the middle. Also, there are torches on long stakes, like staked outside to show beaten pathways of snow. All right. Jay.
I'm going to minor illusion and just drop a big old pile of meat right in front of where the wolves are.
Love it. Perfect. All right. So you drop a cube of meat, which I can only imagine as like a Minecraft cube of meat in my head, but it shouldn't be that. It is a pile of, well, let's say some beef scraps or whatever that is sitting there.
Yeah.
We'll see what that does on their turn. Oh, and it is their turn.
Oh,
Right.
I also am running towards the town.
I knew. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
And just for what's going on with my familiar, he's just following me.
Percival's flying high behind you. Okay. I'm going to see if they realize that this is a piece of illusion. They do.
Okay.
They run up to it, and you can see that they sniff quickly and then dash. Well, they don't get the dash off because they examined.
Yeah,
your meat,
that's
so
an
it
action.
definitely did slow them down.
Nice.
So they are trailing behind Bastion now. Bastion, you're up.
Yeah. So Carl is probably about 30 feet in front of me. I'm just gonna move my 30 feet, and then can I do a strength check to try and drag him another 15 feet along?
I love it. Yeah, you're gonna grab him like by the wayside and
Yeah.
run him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's an ability check, though, isn't it? Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate because it was a natural 20. Natural 1. I push him over. He's prone now. or I'm prone. One of the two, I think, has to happen.
You try to push, and you just go straight back.
Okay, I'm going to roll a d6. I rolled a 1. Bastion.
I fall. Yeah,
falls
I go to try and drag him, and I'm just like, "Come on, Carl, I got you." Oh no!
Yeah, just trip over a big old rock and hit the ground. You are prone.
Yes, sir.
Man, Joe, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I really liked Bastion.
Hey, he was nice.
He was a
cool
cool character. I mean, it was a great idea.
I got to practice my southern accent.
It's very good.
Yeah. Well, it's fine because we'll never fucking hear it again.
It's all right. He's got 19 armor.
I got 19
I've only
armor.
based this whole entire part off of your backstory.
I do
too.
have 19 armor, but it can't get quadruple advantage because I'm on the ground. That's
You only get
irrelevant.
advantage once.
Yeah. All right.
right.
Come on, Wolf Dicks.
All right, Sif, you see Bastion eat shit and fall into the snow, and you can see those wolves are closing in.
And hear me yell, "I'm all right."
Is that what you yelled?
Yes. I'm good. I did that on purpose. This is where I want to be. This is where I feel comfortable and at home. This is good.
So did you actually say that you're good?
This is going according to plan.
You're not actually saying what part has been said?
I can't tell the lies from the lies.
I know. All right. So did you actually call out and say that you're good?
A joking aside, I think I said, just keep going. I think I'm more concerned about you guys than myself.
Sif weighs this, and then he also thinks about that money he got. And he says, "Oh, shit." Turns around and dashes towards... How far away am I from them?
I would say you're a dash away.
So I dash to... I use my bonus action to dash.
Sure.
Get to where Joe is. How far away are the things from Joe?
They are about 20 feet. You know they'll be there next round.
I can see them?
Yes. I would say that you can see the glint off their eyes as they run
Yeah,
towards
he has
you.
dark vision too.
Oh, and you
Yeah.
have dark vision. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can totally see them. They're not gigantic, but they're numerous.
All right, I am. I'm just gonna try to use my action to help get Bastion up if possible.
Okay. How am I going to do this? Well, you use a bonus action to get there. So let's give me a athletics check to lift this giant bear. And I'm...
Just so you guys know that rat folks, one of their innate things that they get is -2 strength.
Oofa doofa.
And he's a pretty big bear.
I'm a big bear.
5.
That's not going to do it. You feel pretty good about this. You're a very confident swordsman. You go to pick this bear up, and he doesn't budge, not a bit.
Oh, get yourself up.
I'm working on it, man.
Carl, you're up as you see Bastion fall down and Sif go to help him.
Yeah, how far ahead of him am I?
You are not too far ahead. You're about...
You were right next to me. Actually,
Yeah.
So I was
right,
trying to.
yeah,
I was trying to move
That's
him.
how this all happened. Okay,
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to minor illusion again, but in this time I'm going to use a sound and just make a piercing dog whistle.
Oh, I really like this. I'm going to make this an intimidation check. This is a dog's natural enemy is the dog whistle. So you can do this with advantage.
Okay, I have -1 to intimidation. That's a 4, so it's a 3.
I said with advantage.
Oh, yeah, right. That's a 2.
All right. So
and I'm gonna I'll back up 20 feet from them. I'll go 20 feet towards the
you
town.
show a concerned 20-foot backup.
I think you guys got it. I'm gonna be back here.
All right. The wolves quickly swarm upon you too. I'm going to put 2 on each of you.
Sure.
Oh, that one's pretty good. 21 on Sif.
I'm going to use my reaction to do walls of flashing steel.
Can you explain that to me, please?
Yeah, so it's one of the Midgard subclasses for rogues are duelists, and they have a thing called prowess. So it's kind of like Battle Master, where you can spend points to do some cool actions. And so walls of steel is I use a reaction when I'm hit by a melee weapon attack, and I can spend 2 prowess to attack with a finesse weapon. If the result of my attack roll exceeds my AC, I use that attack roll in place of my AC for the next turn.
Perfect. All right. Well, roll me them bones.
Oh my. 22.
Whoa.
Holy
All right, so
crap.
I got a little bit confused there. So basically, you get to roll an attack, and then if that attack's better than your AC, you.
That's what I use for my AC for the turn. It's like I'm defending myself with my rapier.
Sure.
I love every bit of it. This is why we're doing this. So yeah, you basically defend him off with your rapier as you have exceeded his attack.
And then the other guy who attacks me also has to beat that AC.
So I have to be a 22?
Yeah, I have the 22 till my next turn.
Oh, damn, dude. I rolled an 18 plus 5. That is definitely above that.
Okay, well, at least I didn't get bit by the first one.
No,
that's
definitely. It was very good. That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage. I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw?
Yes, please.
It's 8.
You feel yourself get pulled to the ground with Bastion.
Cool.
All right, Bastion, we got 2 wolves on you.
Sure.
Natural 20, baby.
All right.
Oh boy.
19 points of piercing damage. I would pull you to the ground, but you're already there.
Yes, sir.
And an 18 is not going to do it.
No, sir.
So, yeah, one of them lands a good bite. It seems like primally goes for the neck, lands in pretty deep, rips you up a little bit. You're definitely not feeling great.
No, for sure.
But, Bastion, it is your turn to strike vengeance.
I do not do that. How far are we away from the town?
You are probably 90 feet,
90 feet?
give or take.
And does it look like, I know we're a distance away. Does it look like anybody's outside? Are there guards? Are there walls?
Not at this time of night, because
Okay.
most people know not to go outside at this time of
Sure.
night.
So, I stand up using half of my movement.
Sure.
See, I don't mind taking the 4 attacks of opportunity. That's fine. Problem is, I
Must
can't.
be nice to say that.
Well, no, I can't take Sif with me though, which is my bigger concern.
Why can't you take Sif?
I'm spending half of my movement to stand up. I
Then
would
you gotta
be,
pick 'em up.
and I would pick him up, probably be in action, which means I'm not dashing. So I'm moving 15 feet and taking 4 attacks of opportunity to do
Yeah,
that.
it seems wasteful, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
So, stand up. I look at one of those dogs in the eyes and say, I might die, you're coming with me. And I use Vow of Enmity on it, and then I
Okay.
attack.
Can you
it's a bonus action.
do Valinimity for me again, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. Basically, I look at somebody, I'm like, fuck you in particular, and then I have advantage on them for a minute.
Oh, that's a really long duration, and there's no save?
I don't think so. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
All right. Okay. Is this standard book stuff, or?
This is standard book stuff. This is
Oh,
instead of my
man.
Channel Divinity. This is what I
Jesus,
get.
That's fucking great.
Vow of Enmity. As a bonus action, you can choose a creature within 10 feet and gain advantage on all attack rolls against it for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 HP or falls unconscious.
All right. Well, I like that.
So I'm gonna now hit that fucker in the face
Hit him good.
with my Warhammer, by the way. Let me see. 18.
18 hits this wolf.
Okay, and then I will also pump a bit of spite into it. Spite,
Okay.
11.
On brand, Joe. On brand.
I know.
So yeah, you unleash a smite. You send him back reeling after taking this hit, though. It definitely did a lot of damage.
Okay, and so that was my action, my bonus action. I'm not moving. I'm just trying to get myself in between them and Sif as best as possible.
Sounds good. Thank you, Bastion. Sif, you're up next.
All right. So how close is the one that he just attacked to me?
Oh, they're all right next to you guys.
They're all right next to us.
Yeah, you have 2 on you, and there's 2 on Bastion.
How much damage did you do that wolf?
Like 11.
All right, I'm gonna attack the wolf I'm gonna attack one of the wolves that he didn't attack, that he's within 5 feet of.
Yeah, you can get around there.
One of the things with the rat folk is they have pack tactics. So if they attack someone, that is engaged with another
advantage.
person, I get advantage. So I definitely hit. I got a 23.
23 is certainly a hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my sneak attack damage. It's a 21 points of damage.
Oh, this wolf just gets a rapier right to the throat. Drops like a sack of potatoes, man.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, for sure.
And then I'll try to attack with my dagger on that one that Joe attacked
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Uh,
I did hit.
So you rolled like a natural 18 or something,
Yeah.
right?
And because we're in dire straits here, I am going to use another point of prowess to do deep rapid strikes, which is, it lets me 1 point of prowess. I can do extra damage to my offhand weapon. So I get basically my
ability score modifier? Okay.
dexterity modifier added to it. So that's 7 points of damage.
Nice.
Damn, they're pretty good for an
So
offhand.
yeah, you with one swipe, you stab one through like the neck and it drops, and then the other hand comes over the top, stabs it in the shoulder, and another wolf. Doing some work out here.
The wolf that he
Yes, correct.
okay, it's not dead.
Not dead yet. Carl, it is your turn.
I'm going to send my familiar over next to Sif and mage armor him.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I love it.
So that gets rid of your mage armor.
No.
No, it's not a concentration.
It's not
Yeah.
a concentration.
Nope.
I know,
just
it's buck wild.
just a fucking 8-hour buff.
Yeah. Listen, podcast listeners.
I was
Suck
gonna
on
say-
these
I was gonna
balls,
say, you can't-
Zach.
You can't see Zach's face right now, but he looks disappointed and angry somehow at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like one of his children shit on the floor.
All of these things said are true.
Yeah, not only shit on the floor, but then like walked in the shit and tracked it all over the house.
Yep. All right. It is wolf turn.
So that throws my armor up to 16, I think.
We got 2 wolves on Sif. 18?
That would be a hit, but I also don't we have abilities that we can do with our weapons, right? So I can use a reaction.
There is something
to...
called main gauche.
Main gauche. While wielding both a rapier and a dagger, you may use a reaction after being attacked to roll a d4 and add the result to your armor class until the end of the attacker's next turn.
Pretty fucking dope.
Sorry, not next turn, the attacker's turn.
Oh, okay.
It's
not,
still pretty good.
It's still pretty good, not as amazing.
I like the theatrical thought of it though.
Yeah.
Like he's just like wielding his dagger and getting it out of the way.
And it's so specific. Rapier in one hand and dagger in the other.
Yeah, it's very good.
Very cool.
It raised mine to 18.
Raises you to 18, and I believe that is a miss for me. All right, we got 1 on Bastion.
Sure.
15 plus 5 is 20.
Yes, sir.
That'll be 12 points of piercing damage, and I need a strength saving throw from you. Unless you're not on the ground, so you gotta.
No.
Yeah.
On the ground. I rolled a 5.
Oh boy, come on.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, he grabs your haunch and just pulls you to the ground. Luckily, there's not as many, so it seems like you're thinning the herd for sure.
Sure.
But it's not looking great for old Bash. But it is your turn.
Okay, 1's on death's door.
Mm-hmm.
2 haven't been hit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
one looks pretty bad. He's kind of got a closed eye, but he's still going at you. The other 2 are completely untouched.
All right. I'm going to hit one of the ones that is untouched.
Okay.
Don't have an advantage because the one that's on death's door is one I have my MDD on.
Yeah. You smushed him.
That's a 2.
That's not gonna do it.
It's not going to do it.
We got to talk about your rolls.
I know.
There's-
It's not great.
Did you load those dice the wrong way?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I-
they're your dice, Jay.
Now I understand why you built your other character the way you did.
I did. Yeah, so last time we played, I built a character that was all around other people saving against my stuff.
Yeah.
And it worked fine.
It worked just fine because you didn't have to touch dice.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, things are not going great. Oh, wait, I have a bonus action. Let me see something.
You sure do.
All right, I'll use my bonus action to bite the other one.
Oh, I like it. You getting savage because you can feel your hackles are getting up.
Yeah.
You're getting all fuzzy.
Yeah, so
And-
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You go on.
Yeah, your hackles get up. You're getting all fuzzy, and you just rage out and take a bite at him. Let me see what you got.
Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, I just kind of stand up. I take one like wild swing with my warhammer on the way up, miss that one by a mile, and then I just kind of like try and tackle the other one.
Yeah, I love it.
To be a rules lawyer, can he do that?
Yeah.
As a bonus action, if I take an attack, I can take a
That's
bite.
just a bear's ability?
Yeah, I can only do it twice though. For my one for each
Oh,
point of
okay.
Constitution.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh yeah, you get bear pissed off. You grab him by the neck. How much damage are we doing?
That is 11 damage.
Is this the one that was hit or?
This is the one that was on death's door.
Oh yeah, this. So let me paint this picture. So you swing wildly, miss, and you just go feral,
Yeah.
grab him by the neck, whip him around, cracking it, and dropping it to the ground.
And I look at Sif, I'm
Excellent.
like, I don't know what happened. Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I like the thought that
Fantasy Jesus, I'm sorry.
when you go into this mode and bite people, like you're not yourself
Yeah.
and not any kind of culture or anything. You're just like, oh wait a minute, I'm sorry.
I think I'm kind of like a polite Southern man, but like, or Northern man, I guess. But,
Yeah, polite northern bear.
but yeah, in this particular instance, I did just rip a dog's throat out. I'm sorry, puppy.
You sure did.
My bad.
Sif.
Well, that's one way to do it.
And then I attack the one that hasn't had any damage. And I completely miss with my rapier.
What did you roll?
Not enough to hit. I just know that it's not enough
All right.
to hit it.
I enjoy your ones. You
And then I'll use
understand
my
that?
bonus action to swing with my other John. So that's a 13.
13 is enough.
Okay. 17 points of damage.
Oh, which one are we hitting?
The one that hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
There's 2 that don't have hits on them, right?
Yes. You hit this one in a vital spot. All right. Carl, your friend is not looking good, and you need to act. What are you doing?
I don't know if there's anything I can do directly to help him, but I am gonna firebolt the healthiest one, I guess. Probably most effectively.
Hey, just to say, that sounds like that would help him.
I was thinking the same thing. Something that is helpful is killing a thing.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do
Sure.
that. But I'm gonna channel a ley line while I do it.
Oh,
Are you going for one that's untouched, or are you just trying to finish off the last one that Christian hit, who probably looks pretty rough?
You did specify you want one that's untouched, correct?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try for a big hit here
Okay.
with the ley line.
Okay.
I was just curious. I missed the
waste
fact
it.
that you said hit.
Now,
Yeah.
in the world of Midgard, there are ley lines, which are ancient, magical, basically veins that run all throughout Midgard. Some are bigger, some are smaller. It takes what kind of check to get this going?
So I have to do a DC check. It's 10 plus the level of the spell being cast.
All right, so since it's a cantrip, we're 0.
Uh-huh.
So just a flat 10 check.
Uh-huh. That's an 18. Okay,
Nice.
great.
All right.
So now
So you get some kind of bonus from using this ley line.
yes, now I roll a d10 to roll in the weak ley line effects table. That is a 4, which if your spell affects multiple creatures, choose one. The creature has disadvantage on any saving throw it makes against the spell. That doesn't do anything, so it's whatever.
But as you watch from the distance, you can see blue veins kind of creep from the ground up into Carl's legs.
Nice.
Yeah, I dig it.
Pretty cool
Okay.
looking.
Now I
Yeah.
also need to roll the actual
Especially through the
damage for the
snow.
spell.
Where
Yeah. Like it's coming from the. I imagine from the outside, you just see veins shooting out towards him, and then coming to a central point. Where is Carl?
Is there some spots that don't have ley lines? Like
No.
So like everywhere has ley lines.
Yeah, and Jason's attuned to one, so he can use it wherever.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can also at any point check for ley lines nearby. So like I can be
Within
bound.
a mile.
Yeah, within a mile. So I can be bound to a weak one at my level, but I can use any one that I'm within a mile
Gotcha.
of. And I can do like checks for that to see if it's nearby. Okay, I still have to roll to hit on that spell.
Yeah, you do.
So that's
Wait, you don't want to roll
that's a
poorly
nat
here.
1.
10 minutes for nothing.
You go to fire this fireball. You get all channeled in, and it just flies off to the side, disappearing into the darkness. We have a wolf on Sif.
Not good for my first spell attack of the campaign.
15.
16, baby.
Bastion. 16.
No, sir.
All right.
19.
These wolves are not finding purchase this time. With the lack of pack tactics, it's really making a difference.
Yeah.
Bastion.
What do the wolves look like again?
They're very dark. And
No, I mean, like health-wise. Or do they look like they're
okay,
flagging?
one is bad off. The
Okay.
other one is slightly off.
Okay. So the one that's on death's door,
Yes.
I'm going to take a swing at him with my Warhammer.
Sounds good.
That is an 18 plus 5, so that's like a 23.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Do 8 damage.
Yeah, that's plenty. You just brain this poor wolf, and you hear it whimper as it goes down to the ground.
Awesome. So yeah, I raise up my Warhammer, crush this little thing, and then with my offhand, with my shield and I think I had said it's my right hand, 'cause he's left-handed, I push that into the other dog's face and then try to shove him away 5 feet. It's a strength check. Strength against dexterity.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
Okay.
All right, yeah. I'm going to say you knock this wolf prone since it's so different.
I would like to shove it 5 feet away, please.
Yeah, and that.
Christian gets a extra advantage.
24.
That'll do it.
15 points of damage.
How does this poor wolf meet its demise?
I just kind of like leap from where I am and just drive my rapier through its skull, and I say,
All doggies go to heaven.
God.
Oh boy.
And it slowly whimpers into a sweet, peaceful death. But you have eliminated the threat, and you are out of combat now.
Do.
So yeah, you guys are standing around a bunch of dead wolves. What are you doing now?
I mean, I'm pretty fucked up. Sif, Carl, let's get the fuck to that village. I mean,
yeah, we have to. Yes, I dash. I assume we all dash.
Yes.
Dashing.
Yeah.
All.
Well, I'm very pleased that you all can handle yourselves pretty well.
I mean, you're the one who did most of the killing, buddy, so thank you.
Well, hey, Bastion, next time, little tip, stay on your feet.
You know, it was harder than it looked.
Yes, I know.
It's very slippery. See all this ice?
Yeah, that must have been the spot.
Yeah, that was a look. There's a patch of ice. Okay, anywho, let's get on.
All right. You guys make your way towards the village. As you're coming up, give me another perception check.
2.
Man, Joe.
I know. It's a chronic
you are
problem.
just setting the bar very
11.
very low.
19.
19. All right. With a 19, Carl sees that there is someone who enters into the longhouse, and as that person opens the door, like a wave of raucous sound of people like talking and whatnot comes through as it shuts again.
Yeah, guys, there's some ruckus going on just ahead in that long house over there. I'm gonna send Percival to check it out.
I mean, yeah, let's just move our way over there.
I think we could just go in there. It's probably like a tavern or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's probably right.
I understand you're excited about your bird and everything, buddy, but
I wasn't sure. I guess I wasn't sure if this was a violent situation or just a tavern.
I mean, it's
suppose.
fair.
Though with the wolves and all that, I'm just very on edge.
I understand that, bud. And if it weren't so fucking cold, I would be all about that Percival stuff. But for now, let's get on.
Okie dokie.
That was a good idea, though. I liked it.
I dismissed Percival.
Oh, he's dead now. Oh, no. Percival, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to doom you.
He's in a pocket dimension and can be summoned with an action.
Like, really? Or are you just making that up to make me feel better about killing Percival?
That's literally in the rules. He's in a pocket dimension.
Like in your pocket?
A pocket dimension.
Percival disappears into a pocket dimension. You guys,
Jesus Christ, can we get to the goddamn longhouse?
Yeah, I'm saying let's go.
you guys arrive at the door of this longhouse. Now, in the north, there is a reputation for hospitality. Even enemies can go to other places and expect it from other people. They are supposed to be giving and give you food and shelter, and there are usually some drawbacks to this because you are in debt. I don't want to say in debt, but you are expected to aid them at a time of need, no matter what. But they offer hospitality to everyone. The knock for hospitality is 2 knocks, 3 knocks, and then 1.
So Joe's character would pretty much know this.
Yes,
Yeah,
this is what I'm doing.
All right, so I know the secret knock, and this is going to be great, guys. So I'm just going to do this cool little... They're going to come out and they'll be like, here's all this free food. Come on in. Let's chill.
You guys hear the raucous go silent as this knock comes aboard, and you hear the boards creak. You hear these footsteps slowly creaking towards the door, and it opens up, and you see a very small humanoid. It is a dwarven woman, actually, red hair. Can I help you?
Yeah, hey there, ma'am. So we just got fucked up by some goddamn wolves, and we were looking for perhaps some aid, if that could be, if that's hospitable. You don't look you okay, ma'am? You look very upset.
She looks pretty scared, and you can see that she's opening the door like slightly, and obviously has her hand on something. This is where status comes into play.
Oh, okay.
In Midgard, they use something called status. Based on your race and your standing as an individual, it affects how people will interact with you. Okay, so for a bearfolk, I'm going to say that's probably just normal.
Sure.
In other places, you're probably going to have different statuses, but your status is made with... Everyone, roll me a d6.
6.
5.
6.
All right, so add 1.
7.
7.
6.
And add your charisma score.
9.
The modifier?
Yes.
All right, so I have 8 then.
You have 8. Okay. And so, yeah, bears are probably fine up here. Rat folk, I have a -1 to your status.
All right, so I'm at a 7 then.
You're at a 7. What did you get?
5.
5. Raven folk have a 0 out here. So rat folk aren't exactly liked out here. That kind of makes sense because they're kind of, well, they're rats. So in this circumstance, she will be addressing you because you have the highest status.
Okay. And I don't have plus anything.
How do they? Would they just
For the bear, no, it's a 0. It's a
They
flat
just
0.
innately know.
It's more like you're a race that they don't know.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then there's, I think, something like with your presentation as a person, that's like your charisma score.
Yeah, absolutely. And your status number reflects where you are. So for Bastion here, he is equal to a merchant or a soldier, where you have a what, Sif?
What's that?
What did you get?
For what?
your status.
Well, I mean, mine's an 8, but then with the -1, it's a 7.
Okay, so yeah, it's a merchant, whatever. But Carl, you are 5, right? You're
Yes.
like a journeyman or a guild apprentice, like something slightly lower than a merchant. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So she looks at you and she says, well, you're kind of had a good time. We are getting started to eat.
Oh, wonderful, ma'am.
Please have a seat at the end of the table.
Thank you so much. Is there anybody here with any medical knowledge? This wolf got me in the neck, and it's just bleeding something fierce.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure.
Please.
16. This is ability check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Disadvantage because I have exhaustion.
Oh, shit.
It's a 6.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I rolled a 16, which would
Poor
have been
Joe.
an unnatural 20.
Poor fucking Joe. I feel so bad.
That's fine.
I'll see what I can do. I'm not really sure if we have something for
That's
that.
all right, ma'am. I just wanted to ask. Thank you.
All right. As she opens this door, which is not tall enough for you to actually go in standing up, it's probably 5 feet tall. So you're gonna have to bend over pretty bad. Sif will be fine. Carl, you probably have to bend over a little bit.
Yeah, how tall am I?
5'8".
Okay, fair enough.
5'8", 145 pounds?
I don't think I'm that much. He's a bird.
I'm talking about Jason. I'm assuming he's the
Yeah, I
same,
figured.
same size and dimensions as Jason.
No,
Yeah,
that-
we'll say he's 5'8".
That
Yeah.
bill's weighing him down. So you enter in, bowing deeply, and you see that there is a super long table seating about 24 people at this table, and there's still room for more at the towards the end. As you're looking down the table, can you please make me a perception check?
Sure. Everybody?
Oh yeah,
It's 5.
It's a 4.
man, Joe.
I know.
25.
25. So Sif, being a rat, kind of thief, whatever, you can see as you're looking from the right to the left that as the people come up, they have better clothes. It seems that they are ordered in status.
So, like, the far end of the table, the head of the table is, like,
Yeah,
someone of providence or something?
yeah, the far end of the table is actually sitting upon something that you would consider almost a throne. These are all dwarves, though. And
Shit.
they are all quiet and watching you as you enter in. But they don't seem like hostile. They just seem like ready.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Thank you for having us.
Well, howdy,
Yeah.
y'all.
No, I wanted to throw in a y'all. I've been a fan of y'all lately. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Thank you for having us. There's some goddamn wolves. I mean, they're dead now, but yeah. Hey.
You get in this warmly lit room. You get a lot of cold stares as you enter in and are towering. But you see the man all the way at the end of the table in the throne stands up. He says, "Please have a seat."
Thank you, sir.
Is there any particular place we should sit?
Yeah.
At the end of the table.
Fair enough.
Which end? Your end?
Not my end.
I was kidding, man.
He doesn't look like he gets your joke.
That's fair. Yeah. I'm bashing, by the way. That's Sif, and this is Carl. Thank you for your hospitality. We owe you a kindness.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Sorry, my friend here is a little lost for words. He's bleeding out. But we really appreciate the food and shelter.
He looks to the left and he says, "Grimhilda, see what we have for him." And she obliges. You go to this seat and you see that it's all one solid bench on either side. And you're kind of like worried about weight distribution.
I was gonna say, I'm very gingerly. I throw my shield on the floor. Clank, clank, clank. I take off any armor that's easy to take off. And
You're
throw it on the
gonna
ground.
catapult all these dwarves into the air.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I take off as much weight as I can, put my warhammer down. Like, are they still just staring at me as I'm like...
Yeah, as you're like disrobing
Yeah.
and stuff, they are staring at you. Some of them are drinking out of ale horns.
Okay.
And just sipping on them while they watch.
Give me a lot of side eye.
A lot of side eye right now until you sit down at this table.
I think, like, Carl, can you help me with the goddamn vest again? It's stuck. It's the one link is...
Yeah, I got it. It's that same one. Okay, here you go.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. All right. And then gingerly put my ass on the goddamn bench.
Give me a sleight of ass roll.
I think I got like a +10 to that. I rolled a 19.
Oh yeah,
Isn't it ability
like
check?
a pillow.
Like
I think I have disadvantage on my sleight of ass.
Like
Good.
a Charmin Ultra Soft Bear, you gently.
That's a 5.
It starts off good, like you're really slowly sitting down, and then that pain in your leg from where he bit you just makes you plop, and you see as dwarves down the row pop up a little bit, and the plates kind of chatter. Luckily, they're all holding their ale horns.
I was gonna say, but they're dwarves. Are they into it? They're like, oh!
Yeah, I mean, yeah, after they sit down, they're like, all right, yeah. You know what I mean? And they get back to what they're doing. Immediately beginning conversation, you two, I imagine, have a seat as well.
Yes, I sit down.
Yes, I will have a seat at the table, of course.
Yes, if you sit at the end, you're seeing more stairs, probably longer than for the bear folk and the raven folk here.
And I just kind of be like,
Hello? Little nod here, little nod there, yes. Hello.
Yeah, I like that, yeah. And as you're nodding around, they look at each other and whisper in each other's ears, like, rat folk, kind of all the way out here, why would it, you know what I mean? Oh, you're hearing a lot of rat folk.
Point of order. Does Sif have a cool hat? I imagine just kind of like, hello. Yeah.
No, he probably took his hood off.
Oh, okay.
I imagine he has a chip in his ear. He's got a chip in his ear?
Like a notched...
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
He's
a couple
dirty
of
rat.
earrings.
Yeah.
Couple earrings and
Couple gold teeth.
yeah, I like this. Okay, yeah, you got a lot of drip and
hold on. What is drip?
oh, dude,
Swag.
Urban Wiktionary.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
Urban Wiktionary. That
Or dictionary, I'm sorry.
okay.
I thought you were just trying to be funny.
I really did too.
I didn't know if there if like the layers of like, okay, there's Wikipedia, there's Wiktionary. Like
Well,
the
I mean,
layers are
I'm
just
sure
like,
there should be an Urban Wiktionary.
There probably is one.
Yeah.
Okay, you
called a
guys
dictionary.
have a seat, and you are quickly assailed by servants and given ale horns that are completely filled to the top of the ale.
Yeah, I downed it immediately.
All right.
Don't mind if I do. Thank you very
Yeah, I
much.
open my gullet wide and just really pour it in.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the easiest time. Just
Yeah, you're feeling pretty good about your drinking, and then you see Carl just fill his bill with ale.
I have my face and neck make a beer bong, so I'm just when I open my mouth, I just go into
Yeah,
myself.
perfect. You see even more people start to come in and sit next to you, and they're the servants. Some of them are in rags and whatnot, but they sit at the end of the table. It seems everyone sits at this table, regardless of status.
I look over to my companions and I say, we must be sitting at the kids' table.
I mean, it's alright. They seem like nice folk. I'm like, hey, how's it going there to the servants? What's up, man? Like, give a little wink.
They make eye contact with you. They don't speak to you though. It seems like they're a little focused on what they're doing and just trying to eat.
Sure. I mean, that's alright. Yeah, hey. It's fine. You do what you want.
I love this idea of this bear who's bleeding all over the place, just trying to make a little bit of small talk. Like anything
Make light of
normal.
the situation.
I think I feel so awkward. I'm so, like, you know.
Yeah, you're
Just-
in a weird spot.
Yeah. And again, just hold my neck like, hey, yeah. Is there any bandages in the back? Do you know? Would there happen to be maybe like a thick napkin?
I don't want to
Maybe.
put anyone out. Or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. That's fine. Do we have a place to like collect the blood to put it back in later? I don't know how this works. Sorry, go on.
One of the servants kind of grabs a hand towel from over the side and kind of rips it and gives it to you for a rag.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, appreciate that, sir.
It's not usual that the guests talk to us.
Oh, I mean, does it offend you? I'll stop if it offends you.
No, I'm a little uncomfortable, if you will.
Okay, I mean, I won't bother you then, man. Thank you. Oh, wait, sorry, that was still talking. Damn it. God damn it.
Don't
Master,
worry.
just shut the fuck up.
I mean, that's a fair point. That's all right.
Sorry, he doesn't get out much.
Are you also talking to the person who doesn't want to be talked to?
You're right.
Yeah.
He's just not used to it. That's no big deal. He'll get used to it. So who's this guy at the top of the table? Is he the king, the head honcho?
He's a Jarl.
Jarl.
Yeah, he's a Fulgrim Steelheart.
Fulgrim Steelheart. Sounds an impressive name.
He's an impressive man.
Well,
Even though I'm a servant, he treats me well.
that's good. That's good. Well, wonderful to meet you. I think I will probably want to get some of this food.
Yes. What kind of food do you have on offer? I'm rather hungry.
Wait, is this guy sitting down eating too?
He's sitting down next to you guys. He has an ale horn.
I think we already have food and stuff. We're not going to make this guy stand back
Excellent.
up.
I very rudely kind of grab it in my beak and toss it into the air, and much like a pellet. Shoebills are very closely related to pelicans, and or most closely related to pelicans, and you can imagine how a pelican eats. That's how Carl eats.
So you take this roast, I guess, that is put out in front of you and just kind of grab it with your nail and flick it up and try to catch it with your mouth. I'm going to need a dex check for that.
But I am pretty dexterous as a raven folk. That's a 13 plus 3 is 16.
So you go and do that, and the crowd falls silent as this roast tumbles over in the air, and you slam it in your gullet, and they're like, hey! They're all excited to see someone eat like that. They definitely enjoyed that. That was a good deal.
I
you make an impression
to acknowledge their praise.
Well, I can't believe that it went over so well.
Yeah, I'm frankly astounded that went so well.
Yeah, I've been doing this a long time.
It was impressive.
Really, it's just how I eat.
It was pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is my everyday. Like,
Yeah, I guess it's cool because it's a new thing. I guess I'm a spectacle at restaurants.
From the end of the table, as the meal goes on and proceeds, Fulgrim says loudly, and everyone falls silent. So what brings my guests here today?
We are on our way to the Gloaming Crag. This is merely a stop on our adventure.
Oh, wow. You are coming pretty far, yes? This is different.
Yes, it's been quite a journey.
And what business do you have in the Gloaming Crag, if you don't mind me asking?
we're looking for a man. Goes by the name of Ludwig. He spent some time in Bjornheim, and he's needed back there.
And when you say the word Ludwig, it's not on deaf ears. The Order of the First Flame is a pretty big deal in Bjornheim, and they are legendary warriors. You can see it kind of wave over Fulgrim as he strokes his single braided beard down to the tip there. Oh, Ludwig. I haven't heard that name in years.
Yeah.
You know his whereabouts?
Nah, that's sort of what we're looking for. We thought maybe the Old Honey Paws and Gloaming Crag might have heard something from him more recently than we have, but yeah, I'm a member of the Order of the First Flame, and we need his guidance again. We need his leadership because things are kind of bad right now for us.
Doesn't Michael take over there? Yes, he's good dwarf.
Michael? So Bastion is ready to fucking spill the beans because he's an idiot. Not an idiot. He's
Naive.
Yeah, a little bit naive. So,
there you go.
Yeah, Bastion's first instinct is just to spill it all and be like, this dude did some real bad stuff, and he's the reason we're looking for Ludwig to replace him. But then, like, right as he's about to start talking shit on this dwarf, Michael, he stops and looks around and realizes every single one of them is a dwarf. And then he tries to, like, immediately start backpedaling. Yeah, so we appreciate Michael's leadership, but, it just seems like he could use some help. Things are bad right now for us, and you know there's bad shit happening everywhere, and we just thought maybe Ludwig could help him be the best that he can be.
Boy, Bastion, that was really a kind of meandering little monologue he gave there.
I'm gonna need you to not call out the fact that I did a bad job, Carl. Thank you.
No, I mean it's understandable. You're in quite a state.
I mean, it could have been worse.
And what brings a rat folk into my humble abode?
Well, Yar.
You've come a long way from Zobek.
Well, Yar, money brings me this way. I was hired by Captain Bram to help assist these guys in their journey, their quest, make sure nothing happens to them that's unfortunate.
I can respect a man who follows money.
Yes, it's one of my top 3 favorite things. The other 2 I won't tell you. I feel like it's not good for, company.
I don't know you well enough to talk about that.
You get a kind of a ruckus laugh at that. I think they all know what you're talking about because rat folk are definitely fucking all the time. You know what I mean? So,
if we know one thing about rat folks, they're fucking.
Hey, we were bunnies before bunnies were bunnies.
That's right. Yeah, for sure. And the Raven, you're with this bear.
Yeah, we have a shared history.
I see. Have you ever heard of Fulgrim Steelheart?
Can I see if I have heard of Fulgrim
You can
Steelheart?
roll me a history.
History?
I probably wouldn't know, right?
No. Carl, you can roll. You're a nerd.
Can you use it in a sentence?
What?
That's a nat 20.
God damn it, Jason.
It's a 7 for me.
I also have a +3 to history, so whatever, 23.
Yeah. All right. You know that the Steelheart clan is a honorable clan of dwarves that settled not too far from Bjornheim. Bjornheim is famous for the Way of the Bear, which is a fighting style that only Bjornheim can teach. Basically is just savagery and somewhat werebear-like. There are werebears even in Bjornheim. People travel far for this, and the Steelheart clan kind of settled outside of it to have their own, I don't know, family network. And Fulgrim is one of its most famous hunters. He's actually has a lot of accolades for hunting trolls and also werewolves, if you from your history check, since you rolled a fucking nat 20.
Yeah, so I think I stumble on it, and then, like I said, I kind of meander around, like, I don't, I mean, the name's kind of familiar, and then Carl?
Yeah, let me fill you in, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah,
Okay.
you tell him, oh, you've heard of me. He seems like kind of embarrassed, and yet he was definitely looking for that. Well, and you know that the places around here, they're full of dangers, yes, and you must be careful if you're around here.
I mean, it's the North. I think just about anything kills you in the North.
Well, we got a couple of wolf bites to prove your words.
And I've got a couple of those too. And everyone starts laughing.
Ha ha, ha ha. Oh, that wasn't nothing. That was
yeah,
nothing.
this guy can't tie his shoes without getting bit by a wolf. I don't know. Is that anything?
It's nothing. None of this has been anything.
As you are talking and stuff, you hear a person from the side say, "You're looking for Ludwig?"
Who am I speaking to?
You look over to see a man with milky white eyes, old, like leaning on a staff in the corner area.
Yes, sir. We're looking for Ludwig.
He begins to very slowly walk your way. He's of no threat, but you can obviously tell you've caught his attention. Something.
Yeah, I try and make space. Like, would you like to sit down, brother?
And he kind of grabs your shoulder and you guide him to the seat.
Yeah.
He sits down.
I push Sif over a little bit.
Hey, watch yourself.
I'm sorry, I'm blind.
All right, and I hand him my horn that I haven't finished drinking ale. You want something?
He do you tell him that you have a horn in front of his face?
No.
So he says,
put it really close to his mouth. Yeah, just open. Just pot your lips, buddy. There you go.
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going. Here, where's your hand? Put his hand on it.
Okay, yeah. You guide his hand to this horn of ale. He says, "Thank you."
You want some food? Ooh,
no.
Airplane. Sorry, I'm done.
It's okay.
Bastion,
it's
you're
very funny.
goddamn embarrassing me.
Oh God. He says, I know a way to find him for sure.
I'm all ears, man.
And he's like staring, obviously not in your direction or anyone's direction. He's aimlessly staring, not just because he's blind, because it seems like he's in deep thought. He says, I know of a witch. Now she will require something from you, but she will tell you his location for sure.
Now, what are the prices like for this witch? You heard anything? She requiring like a firstborn? What are we talking?
I
A
don't-
soul? I'll give up my soul. That's fine.
I don't believe your soul is what she seeks, but your essence, your blood.
Like how much of it? I need some of it.
It's not usually a lot.
Listen, I think we should maybe check out the Honey Paws.
All right, where's this witch at, brother?
She is in one of the tents. And he tells you which hovel it is.
Sure.
If you wish to see her, just make sure that you do not make eye contact.
That's good advice, brother. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you sure you don't want any more food?
Yeah, guide it into my mouth, please. No, he doesn't. He just, no, I'm okay. And he tries to find it.
He knows where Zach. He knows where his mouth. Just because he's blind doesn't mean he doesn't know where his fucking mouth is. It's not like he's using a mirror to
You've
just.
never watched Stevie Wonder eat. Don't tell me what you know.
I think we finish up eating. I'm going to cast a healing spell on myself.
Okay.
and just heal myself like a little bit so I'm not bleeding all over the place, and then can discuss if we want to go to this witch before we find Old Honey Paws, because Old Honey Paws is a bit away, right?
Yeah, the Gloaming Crag, I apologize, is still pretty far. Like, you guys only made probably about 40 or 50 miles of track, because it's cold, man. Like, it's not going to be an easy track.
And as all of us know, the Gloaming Crag is about 200 miles from Bjornheim.
As we all know, we talk about it a lot.
Cartographer Jay.
It's probably a little less than 200 miles.
He tells you the hag's name is Agatha. As you guys are finishing up, Fulgrim brings you over for one last drinking contest. He's brought 2 people with him to stand on the one side. It is customary to see who can hold their liquor the most, especially when it comes to new visitors. Let's see what that bear body can do, huh?
Sure. Is it just me, or are we all going to participate?
We're all going to do it. Last man standing win.
Wonderful. Do we have to pay for the beer, or is that free?
It's on the house.
Well, thank you,
Very
Fulgrim.
nice.
That's really, really sweet of you.
Yes, sir.
Don't mind if I start now.
All right. All of you down your beers, and I would like you to roll a con.
Can I describe how I drink my beer?
Yes.
I'm
please.
going to use Mage Hand to hold it above my head as I hold my arms. Well, no, as I cross both my arms, and am kicking my feet out, going the da 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 da. You kind of dance. I'm certain all of you can.
Is it called the
picture
horror?
it.
The horror?
I have no clue.
Something like that.
All right. I'm going to roll these guys. Oh, that was bad.
What kind of save was this?
This is a Constitution save. What did you roll, Joe?
I rolled a 7.
Okay. Carl?
As a 10.
10. Christian, what did you roll?
I rolled a 13, baby.
All right. You see everyone takes their beers down. Fulgrim is standing strong. The other 2, slightly woozy. Bastion, you're feeling it a little bit. And Carl, you seem like you're okay too. All right.
Am I okay?
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, perfectly fine.
Cool.
Next round.
Oh, that was a pretty good ale, Fulgrim. I really enjoyed that.
Okay. What did you get, Joe?
7. Statistically, this doesn't make any sense. I've rolled over a 10 like twice out of like the 30 times I've rolled these fucking dice.
It's an amazing start to a great friendship and podcast. You know what I mean? You're just going to be.
Yeah, you're like a bald Will Wheaton.
What I'm saying is just don't get too attached to this character. In our last campaign, I had 2 characters die. 2. Nobody else had 1. I had 2. Go on.
Well, one was resurrected, so you didn't really die.
I mean,
That's true.
He died.
I did die though. I did die.
And
You need to die.
I
before
did
you
die.
Was he
resurrected.
revivified, though?
Yeah,
It's
it was
different.
revivified.
Yeah.
Okay. Carl?
15. No,
15?
17.
7. Okay.
I got the sweet 18, baby.
All right. So everyone downs their beers and tries to stand straight. Bastion slowly slumps to the ground.
Yeah.
Boom, hitting the ground.
That's some strong stuff you got there, buddy.
Yeah. And then he just crashes to the ground. One of the other people also falls over.
I think I reached my hand up for another one. I'm like, I'm good. Just give me another.
And it's filled immediately
Oh,
because
God.
they have no control.
I
whatsoever.
tell Fulgrim, I'm like,
Loss of blood. Usually he's very good at holding his alcohol.
Thank
right.
you, Sif. That is true. Like where all this alcohol would go is in blood, and that's on the ground. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that pile.
He says, this is, yeah, I'm surprised to see that you can, he's starting to slur his words. Last one. This one's going to be a toughie.
Jesus Christ. Okie doke.
Carl, what did you get?
I got a 12.
A 12?
Well, I hate to brag, but I rolled a natural 20.
He certainly did.
I drank it on the ground, and I rolled better than a 7. I rolled an 8.
Okay. So, yeah, you see as everyone downs their beers and tries to stay standing, Carl slowly falls over. Bastion is already on the ground. You see the man standing next to Fulgrim start to dip and fall over as well. And Sif and Fulgrim are staring each other in the eyes. And then slowly Fulgrim starts to stumble back.
My
as
boy.
You guys have totally won this drinking contest, and you can all take a +1 to your status.
Hey, wait, even me?
Yeah, I mean, you're part of the team.
All right.
Fulgrim stands. Oh, I haven't had a drink like that in a long time. This was good. I'm glad you stayed here.
Thank you, Fulgrim.
wait.
And sorry, real quick,
Oh,
Sif.
I'm sorry.
And thank you, Fulgrim. And I know as part of custom, we owe you a favor. And whenever you need it, you come calling. Okay?
Hopefully we won't need it. Just behave yourselves.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Oh, Fulgrim, I appreciate all the free alcohol. That was delightful.
You're very welcome, and I hope to meet another rat man. This is my first time.
Well, Fulgrim, they're not as all handsome and charming as me.
For that I am sure.
Oh, wait, I just realized I said that very drunk from the floor.
Yes, you did.
Well-
I love it.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Sorry. Had to put it in context.
I'm drunk on the floor, just clicking my beak. Just.
Is he going to be all right?
He'll be alright. Once he gets some sleep, he'll sober up.
Grimelda, see that they get to their rooms, yes? And she comes in, lifts Carl without any problem at all.
Damn.
Yeah, she's a brawny woman. She actually wears a shield on her back at all times.
I'm also a very light bird.
Yeah.
yeah, you are. Yeah, you're pretty light. You're light work. They find there's cots to the sides because this is all one big, large, open room. The upper floor is restricted to the Jarl and his people.
Sure. I try and collect my armor. I imagine I kind of drop it as I'm picking it up. Just you hear clanging, I'm sorry. And then I slowly make my way over to the cot. And then do I break that as I lay on it as a very big man, Zach?
I can't help but make you roll for it, Joe.
Oh my God, why, Zach? Why? What do I have to roll?
Like we always said, a sleight of ass, of course.
I'll try to help these guys get to their beds.
Yeah, as I'm being carried by the lady, I'm going, seldom is heard a discouraging word. You're just singing some awful old tune.
I love it, yeah. And they just lay you in, and your feathers are over your face, and your beak is just clacking away in this slow tune.
I happen to roll a 2 on that sleight of ass, Zach.
All right. Well, Bastion, you try to lay down in this cot as slowly as you can. Even with Sif's help, you feel his full weight, and it's just tremendous. And you let it go, and he just kind of hits this cot pretty hard, but it's a sturdy one.
Okay.
You don't hit the ground.
Okay.
Not after all that. Sif, where do you go?
Well, I find a bed that looks extra comfortable, adorned with multiple blankets. And then I jump up on it, and I get all the blankets, and I kind of bunch them up and get all comfortable like a little rat
Like a
nest.
a rat nest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And I say, just like Zolbeck.
Nice.
Very adorable.
It is. All right. So you guys are laying down for the night. It's midnight, going later. Sif, you are the only one who is not drunk off their ass. Can you roll me a perception check?
You got them right again. Well, that's a 23.
Is anyone else pissed off? I'm pissed off.
I mean,
Yo,
I've been
all
rolling
I'm
fine.
saying, y'all in the room with me. Y'all in the room with me.
Yeah, I saw him roll that 20.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're all literally at the table, so we know he's not lying. Sif, as you're laying and you're going into sleep, you're just about to get into that deep slumber when you hear.
Is that a knock on the door?
Wait, 3, 2, 1? Or wait, was it 2, 3, 1?
Yes, it was a knock on the door.
At our door?
Yes. You're not in a separate room. You're in this giant longhouse.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
everyone's in there?
Everyone's in there, yeah. But it doesn't seem like anyone else heard it. It was just you.
I look around the room. Is there any of them servants?
Not up and awake.
I'm gonna go to the nearest servant, the guy that I talked to earlier.
Okay.
I'm gonna wake him up and I say, hello, come on, get up.
What?
There's a knock on the door.
What kind of knock?
I don't know, it was like something like that, probably, I don't remember.
Are you sure it was that knock?
I wouldn't bet on it, but probably.
He...
Is that a good, bad thing? What are we talking?
I mean, it's rare to have 2 visitors in one night. Hold on. And he goes to this door and begins to get the keys going as it is kicked in, and he falls back and slamming his head on the ground. And we're going to stop there.
Fuck
Jesus
me.
Christ.
Thank you for listening to Adventure Public Radio. Tune in next time.
Damn, that was sexy, Zach.
Dude, I got a fucking boner!
Thank you for listening to Adventure Public Radio. Now here's a clip that didn't make the take.
I'll give you one of these in case you need it.
I don't think I'll need it.